Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Blackhammer 2021 playing. I'm also going to make another WWE Raw review. I will do an NXT review, so I will go through what happened last night on NXT, and I will talk about what happened on Monday Night Raw. There's a lot I will talk about. So what happened on Monday Night Raw? That happened 2 days ago. I will go through all the matches. These were the matches. Damian Priest qualified the chamber match for the U.S. title. Montez Ford, he also qualified. It wasn't a good match, but he did beat Elias. And for the woman, it was Carmella. She qualified. She beat Mia Yim, Candice LeRae, and Piper Niven. But in this game, Piper Niven's not on here, so and you not Jax. Death the Loomis defeated Baron Corbin, and thank God that JBL is no longer with Baron Corbin. They have decided to part ways. It wasn't a good match. It went like 3 minutes. And then the former Hurt Business, Cedric and Shelton, they beat Otis and Gable with the help of MVP. So the Hurt Business is back on a winning streak. They are planting seed for the Hurt Business. Becky Lynch and Bayley was a pretty good match to end the show. I thought the show was pretty good. It was decent. It wasn't the best show, but it was decent. Becky Lynch defeated Bayley in that steel cage match. It was actually a pretty good match. The ending was alright. We had a returning Lita that came out and helped Becky beat Bayley. Now, I'm gonna go through the opening. Now, the show opened up with Beth Phoenix and Edge. They came out, they came back at the Rumble. They're still gonna feud with Judgment Day. Now, Judgment Day came out, so Edge and Beth Phoenix, they challenged Finn Balor and Rhea Ripley to a mixed tag team match at the Elimination Chamber in Montreal, Canada. So it will be a mixed tag match at the Chamber pay-per-view. Now, at this point, I'm kind of over this feud. I know a lot of people are. This feud has been going on for like months now, since SummerSlam. It's been going on forever. Hopefully that they end it. I know a lot of people were hoping that it would be Beth Phoenix and Rhea Ripley, but no, we're gonna do a mixed tag team match. So I think Edge and Beth Phoenix will get their revenge. I think they'll get the win. Hopefully they end this feud and they move on. Because, WrestleMania coming up, we all know that Rhea is gonna challenge Charlotte. I don't know what Edge is doing. Now, we all know it's gonna be Dominic and Rey Mysterio at WrestleMania, hopefully. But I don't know what Edge is doing, or what Balor and Priest are doing. But yeah, so that's gonna be. But yeah, it's gonna be Edge and Beth Phoenix against Rhea and Finn Balor at the Chamber pay-per-view. We did get a brawl here, and Anthony Dawkins, he helped them take out Judgment Day. There was no Rhea on Raw. She was, I think, she was kept off TV. We heard that she was doing it in an interview for something. But yeah, and after that, we had Damian Priest versus Angelo Dawkins. Damian Priest versus Angelo Dawkins. This may have been the best match on the show. Angelo Dawkins has really stepped up his game. He's a great in-worker. He had a great match with Priest. The match was very good. It might have been the best match of the night. Now, we all know Angelo Dawkins, he might not last that long without Montez Ford, but he's actually been pretty good. He stepped up his game. He's great in the ring. He's also over. Damian Priest, he won this match. Damian Priest won this match. He beat Angelo Dawkins. The match was pretty good. It was a great match. So there are a lot of things going on. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I'm trying to skip ahead to this. Alright, come on. I don't know why it takes so long. trying to go through the match card. So as I said, Damian Priest, he won this match. He will now qualify for the chamber for the U.S. title. And we had actually, well, first of all, we had that match. Let me do this match first. Montez Ford versus Elias. This was another qualifying match. The match wasn't that good. It wasn't that good. It was kind of sloppy. The only thing that was good was the ending, but Montez Ford did get the win. It was pretty predictable. Now, Montez Ford will be a single star. We all know this. We all see him being a single star. He's great in the ring. He's phenomenal. He's also good on the mic. Elias is just freaking boring. No one cares about Elias. He's not that good. Nobody cares. He got no reaction. Montez Ford won this match. I think Montez Ford being in the chamber for the U.S. title is actually pretty good. He's gonna do some big spots. He's gonna do some highlights. He's very athletic. He's a great high flyer, and he needs someone like him in it. Some people think Montez Ford is gonna win it. No, he's not gonna win it. I don't think that he'll win the U.S. title. He won't. I think maybe Bronson Reed or Johnny Gargano will win it. I think Austin Theory will lose the title. I don't see Montez Ford winning it. I don't see Priest winning it. He's in Judgment Day, so he's not winning it. I don't see Seth Rollins winning it back. No. I can see Johnny Gargano or Bronson Reed. Austin Theory, I think he'll lose it, and I think he'll wrestle John Cena at WrestleMania to get him over. Alright. And then we had the Fatal 4-Way. This was also a qualifying match to see who's going to be in the Women's Chamber to challenge Bianca for the Raw Women's title. Carmella won this match. It was like, what, 5 minutes? Or 7 minutes? It wasn't that good. Carmella win was like, whatever. She just came back to Monday Night Raw after being gone with an injury. She won this match. Her boyfriend Corey Graves went crazy for her, and she's now in the chamber for the woman. She's not gonna win it. She's just being in there. I don't know. But Carmella won that. And then we had the other thing I want to talk about. We had Dexter Lumis versus Baron Corbin. This match was like, what, 2-3 minutes? It was pretty much nothing. Dexter Lumis beat Baron Corbin with a roll-up. JBL was mad, but the best part about this was that JBL had decided to cut ties with Baron Corbin. No more JBL and Baron Corbin. I think that was the best part of this show. Thank God, because I don't know why they were paired together. It was a waste. Baron Corbin sucked. He's boring. He's a loser. He's both like a jobber. Thank God that JBL was no longer with Corbin. So, where does he go now? I think we'll get another gimmick change between Baron Corbin, because this one's not working. I don't know why he was paired with JBL to begin with. It went nowhere for him. Nobody cared. No one took them seriously. So Corbin lost. I don't know what he does. I don't know what Dexter Lumis does. He also got no reaction when he came out. The crowd doesn't seem to react or care about Lumis. Same thing with Gargano. I don't know what they're going to be doing. Hopefully they have something with Dexter Lumis. Alright, and then we had Shelton Benjamin and Cedric Alexander versus Otis and Chad Gable in a pretty good match. It was short, but it was pretty good. Cedric and Shelton win. They beat Otis and Gable. They beat Otis and Gable. After they won, MVP shook their hands and congratulated them. I thought the ending was great. It looked like that Cedric and Shelton are getting back in the win column. They're starting to win matches. Now we all know that the Hurt Business will be reunited. We're all just waiting for it to happen. I'm just setting that up. Cause why else is MVP out here with them? Now, the other thing I want to talk about, we did get a interaction with Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. They came out. Lesnar came out. He challenged Bobby Lashley to a match at the Chamber pay-per-view. Bobby Lashley came out and said he'll read the contract. He said he'll look at it on his terms with his lawyers, his boss. And Brock Lesnar came, F5'd him, crowd chanted one more time. He F5'd him again. So next week on Raw, we will get a contract signing with Lesnar and Lashley to see what stipulation will it be at the pay-per-view. Now, hopefully the match is good. At this point, I don't really care. I'm not interested. Some people are, some people aren't. But I'm not. I think we're over Lesnar and Lashley because hopefully that the match is better. Because the first match they had last year at the Rumble, it sucked. The match at Crown Jewel sucked. The ending was dumb. And now people are just drawn out. We're hoping that this ends. I thought it might be at WrestleMania, but it's gonna be at the Chamber. So it's gonna be just, I guess they wanted to get it out of the way. Maybe it might be Hell in a Cell. It might be no DQ. Hopefully it's better, and hopefully that they move on. And that's it. So hopefully that they move on. I don't know what Brock does at WrestleMania. I don't know what Bobby Lashley does at WrestleMania. I'm curious. They had the big opponent for Brock Lesnar. It's not gonna be Gunther, I'll tell you that. Maybe Bronson Reed. I don't know. I don't know what Lashley does. So hopefully they do something with them at WrestleMania. But either way, Lesnar Lashley gonna happen. Don't care who wins. I'm not looking forward to the match. Hope it's good, but yeah. Alright, now the other thing I want to talk about, I think the best thing on the show was Paul Heyman and Cody Rhodes. We had a great promo between these two. Cody Rhodes came out. He addressed he's gonna fight Roman Reigns. He also talked about Sami Zayn challenging him for the title in Montreal at the Chamber pay-per-view. And he said, "I made the best man win." And then Paul Heyman came out, and it was the best thing of the show. Paul Heyman came out and addressed Cody Rhodes, saying that it's not about your father, it's about you. And I'm glad that he mentioned that. I thought this was a great way to build up to Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, and make Cody Rhodes about him winning the title, not about his father. It's all about Cody Rhodes and him getting this moment. So I thought the segment was great. Paul Heyman made it personal between Cody Rhodes and Roman. He talked about how his father never built him up. His father built up Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Bayley, and Becky, and Kevin Owens. And then Paul Heyman also said that he also told Cody Rhodes that your father was your favorite son, but Roman Reigns was the son he always wanted, and that's when it got really intense. And that's when Cody Rhodes said he just tried to win a title, but everyone wanted to make it personal. And you just did, Mr. Heyman. So you tell your boy, Roman Reigns, I'm going to take those titles in personally. I thought it was great. It was a great segment, pretty long, but it was decent. Now the feud is personal. We all know it's going to be Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes in the main event. And Cody Rhodes had to be legit and believable. And he had to be the right babyface to beat Roman Reigns and win both titles. And I'm curious how he's going to be booked as a champion, as a babyface. I'm glad that they didn't sabotage his momentum. It's not just Sami Zayn, just him. So once the Chamber pay-per-view is over, once Reigns beats Sami, and they do that finish, then we can focus on Reigns and Cody, and then Sami and Owen can face the Usos. Yeah. Alright. There's a few other things I'm also talking about. Now, we did get a backstage segment with, Dexter Lumis, Johnny Gargano, and Candice LeRae talking about something. Then I think Candice drew a picture on them talking backstage. We saw Nikki Cross backstage. It looked like that I think they're teasing a Dexter Lumis and Nikki Cross pairing. I don't like it. I think I think that'll be pretty good. It gives them something to do. Alright, as for the main event of this show, we had Becky Lynch versus Bayley, as I said, in a great steel cage match. It was decent, wasn't that good, but it was alright. This match had been building to it. The ending, we had a returning Lita. Lita came back and she helped Becky beat Bayley, and then they hugged at the end of the show, and then they hugged, and that was it. The show ended with Becky and Lita celebrating. So I thought Monday Night Raw was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. Alright, as for Tuesday, NXT. As for Tuesday, the NXT. Well, I can now change this match. Now I can talk about what happened last night on NXT. Okay, so what happened on NXT last night was okay. What happened on NXT last night? We did get JD McDutton. He confronted Carmelo Hayes. We had Zoe Stark versus Solo. We had Dabba-Kato. He beat Dante Chen in his debut match. We had Tatum Prosty and Issa Dawn. It's been a while since I watched NXT. I didn't watch it that much. It's been a while since I did a review. Cause I thought the show had been pretty dull, boring, same old shit. We're still in the Performance Center. Hasn't been that decent. I see a lot of new people and newcomers. Just people, same old people. We did get Carmelo Hayes and Jay McDunn. I think Carmelo Hayes won that match. We did get Chase U versus Pretty Deadly in a tag team. And then to close the show, we had the Ding Dong Hello. We had Bayley on the show. The Ding Dong Hello. The special guest was Toxic Attraction. And as you guys know, Toxic Attraction broke up. No more is Toxic Attraction. Now Bayley tried to get them back together. They tried to apologize, but no more. I think we all knew it was gonna happen because Toxic Attraction is no more. As soon as Mandy Rose left the company, as soon as he lost the title and was released, these two girls, Gigi and Zoe, are pretty much nothing. So I'm glad that they broke up, and now they'll be singles. And let's see where they go. And let's see what happens. Eventually I think that they might do something. I don't know. But yeah, like, that was it. That was, NXT. Alright. As you guys know that, tonight is, AEW. I'm not sure if I'll do a review on it. I think I will watch the other reviews.
Hello, my little demons and divas.
I also want to say that my video is sponsored by JD from New York, Fightful Pro Wrestling with Sean WhatsApp, the Wrestling Inc., the FOW of the wrestling, and there's a New York City Diamond dealer, Issa, who does her YouTube channel. Now let's see about the matches that's on AEW. We do have MJF versus T-Shada. Then we have the tag team titles. We have a elimination match with Jamie Hayter versus the Bunny. We also have the AEW World Titles. The E-Claim versus the Guns. And then we have Bryan Danielson versus Russ. We have Ricky Sharp won the Garcia Gauntlet. So there's a few good matches on AEW. I don't really watch it that much. I think I should, so I can do reviews on it. But yeah. So like I said, like yeah. Um Championship fight night. Now we did get a WWE Hall of Famer. Wait, hold on. Um Now we did get a WWE Hall of Famer. I think her name is Andra something. I think it's Audie Beast Medusa. If All Women Wrestling Show. She's a Hall of Famer from WWE. She also discusses her new autobiography, If All Women Wrestling Show Can Be Profitable in 2023, her career overall in WWE, her favorite female wrestler today, Mandy Rose, her experience on Raw 30, her response to the Bellas. Okay. Alright. As you guys know that, I almost forgot to mention that Jinder Mahal, like I said, he's on NXT. He, I think he had Veer and that other guy, and they're trying to take over NXT. Jinder Mahal's son, I don't know why he's on TV. He trying to get his two guys over, don't know why. Wasan Perez gets back up from Miko. Wesley is an open challenge for North American title. Alright. So, trying to find out what, I do have more notes in my notebook, trying to see what else I can talk about before I end this video. As you guys know that, Dave Bautista won in this year's Hall of Fame. Bautista was supposed to be in it 3 years ago. He was actually supposed to be in Hall of Fame, I think, 2 years ago, but he couldn't because of COVID. So hopefully he's in this year's Hall of Fame, and we see him at WrestleMania. Cause Batista is a great wrestler. He also deserves it. His last match was against Triple H at WrestleMania 35, and I thought the match wasn't that good. It was kind of boring. And Batista is showing his age. He's like in the mid-50s. Also, I forgot. Actually, I also forgot to mention that we did have Asuka beat Chelsea Green in a like 2-minute match. Chelsea Green was upset. She wanted to have a match with someone. Adam Pearce gave her Asuka. The match was like what, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and that's all Chelsea Green is booked. Also, next week on Raw, we are gonna get Rick Boogs versus The Miz in a rematch next week. Yeah. Well, I think that's it. It's been like 25 minutes. So I think, yeah, I think that's it for today. Um, if you're ready for next episode, hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. And this video was sponsored by JD from New York, Salamaster, Fightful Pro Wrestling, The Wrestling Inc., The Post Wrestling. It was sponsored by Andrew Zarian. And all my favorite YouTubers out there, all the wrestling podcasters out there. Um, until next time, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the support. And I will be back with more. I think I will do a SmackDown review. And I will go through SmackDown, not sure, but I think I will. Alright. I guess I'll see y'all later. Um